two. Hi, thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. Today we're going to take a look at a great beginner guitar from the company Kmise. This is the second Kmise instrument that I have had the chance to check out, the first being a great zebra wood ukulele. I'll put the little link, whatnot, so that you can check that out if you're interested. That ukulele really impressed me with its overall build quality, so when I had a chance to check out one of their full-size guitars, I was very excited and kind of expecting the same craftsmanship, and this guitar definitely does not disappoint. This guitar features an all mahogany body, so the top, the sides, and the back are mahogany with an Acoustic neck. The overall fit and finish of the guitar is first class. Cosmetically, this is a very handsome guitar. I think they've really done a great job with it. It features black binding on the body, both on sort of the front part of the body and then also the back part of the body, as well as this nice sort of white accents around the edge of the body and around the edge of the sound hole. There's also a thin white accent that runs around the border of the neck. All in all, I think there's a fantastic amount of attention to detail on this instrument. It only costs $120 and you're getting quite a lot for your money. For your $120, you get your guitar, a case, a hook hanger to hang it. You also get a capo, a strap, a hand exerciser, some picks, and some spare strings. So they're really kind of throwing the whole kitchen sink in on this kit. So it's really got everything you're gonna need to get started and keep playing for a really long time. The hand exerciser is another thing that I think is very cool that comes with it. I've been using one recently because I haven't had as much time as I would like to practice. And I found that just for overall like hand strength, you know, if you don't have time to pick up the guitar, having that exerciser, even if you're just sitting in the office or in the car on a commute somewhere, that's a cool way to kind of help with your hand strength and your dexterity. I would recommend to not overdo it because obviously your wrist is a very complicated part of your body and you don't want to hurt it, but having something like that come along with it in this package is very cool. The fit and finish of every aspect of this instrument is fantastic. Honestly, I can't believe the guitar costs as little as it does. The action is extremely low and playable with very low fret buzz, and I found it almost easy to like rip off a bunch of lead guitar, electric guitar kind of licks on it. It's really very easy to play, and that's also very important for potentially playing bar chords. Usually every beginner to intermediate guitar player's worst nightmare is getting your head wrapped around bar chords. This instrument is extremely playable with that lower action. I totally love it. The fretwork is also extremely well done. There's no burrs or sharp edges as you run your hand up and down the length of the neck. They really did a great job with filing and polishing and making that fretwork fantastic. Now that we're about halfway through the video, if you like it, please hit like and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff. Helps our little channel continue to grow. Here we do product reviews, original progressive metal music, and music lessons. So that's sort of the categories that we cover. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you hit subscribe and the bell. That way you get notified next time we upload. All right, let's take a listen to that guitar again. of times when you're looking at a budget instrument like this, you can run into some fit and finish issues where maybe the nut isn't quite fitted correctly or squarely at the top of the neck, or maybe the bridge isn't installed correctly, but everything on this guitar is absolutely fantastic. There's literally no cosmetic blemishes whatsoever. So clearly the luthiers that created this guitar, one, really know what they're doing, but two, also most importantly, care and are taking the time and effort to really make a fantastic instrument. One of the toughest things about beginning an instrument is if you buy a kind of bad beginner guitar, you're going to be fighting the instrument, you know. And I understand if you've got a child maybe that's interested in learning to play the guitar, you know, you don't want to spend a lot of money on it because they might not stick with it. So finding an instrument that is both affordable and well made and plays nice and sounds nice is really going to go a long way for either you or your child's encouragement and continued motivation. Just really stick with it. You know, playing any musical instrument takes a degree of patience and hard work, you know, and it's not like a video game where your character just levels up after enough time. You know, you only get better when you yourself get better and put in that consistent practice. So having a great affordable instrument that's going to get you started in the right direction is absolutely fantastic, and I completely recommend this guitar. Mahogany is one of my favorite woods in general. I love it for electric guitars. My favorite electric guitar that I've been fortunate enough to own is a super rare Ibanez J Custom RG7 CST, which is made of mahogany. Mahogany is one of those woods where it's both beautiful to look at and has got great tonal characteristics. That's why they've used it on Les Pauls forever, and I love that the guitar is made of mahogany, both cosmetically because it's very pretty, but also because you get that great, nice, warm mahogany tone. The only drawback of this instrument is that it doesn't have any sort of like a pickup installed on it. So some acoustic guitars will have a pickup system, and then that way you could potentially plug it into a PA, like if you're playing it like maybe like a praise and worship thing at church, or maybe you're playing in like a cover band. So there isn't a way to really amplify this guitar. You could buy a second-hand pickup and put it in the sound hole, and that would kind of work. So that is one thing to be aware of with this guitar. There's no electronics on board. I think for 120 bucks, it would be pretty unreasonable to expect that, but just want to make sure that you're aware, you know, if you're going to end up in an amplified sort of a situation, that won't work with this guitar unless you go out and buy another product. That said, if you're planning on recording it like in a studio setting, obviously you can set up a great either ribbon mic or maybe a nice condenser mic, you know, put it in whatever your favorite position is to get the best possible tone there. Totally would work and sound great in a recording situation. This guitar would also be fantastic if you were a singer-songwriter and just wanted, you know, an extra guitar to take on the road to quick, you know, jam, maybe just pop on your iPhone voice memo just to get your idea recorded. This guitar is a fantastic travel instrument. It is lightweight, and with that case, it's gonna offer it, you know, at least some sort of protection so that the guitar doesn't get damaged while on the road. So thanks for watching this video. Undoubtedly, I recommend this instrument. It plays great, looks great, and represents fantastic value for money. This is definitely a brand I will be recommending to all my students as well if they're interested in either beginning acoustic guitar or just looking for, you know, a quality instrument that is totally affordable.